in Dallas and the Rams.
Shit, I'm about to get a fucking delay game, man. How about I get a delay?
I turned the accelerated clock off.
First quarter.
What?
Check nickel.
This is abs 08.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get about 4 as he's past
08
the
what?
35 to the 38-yard
What's your gamer tag?
The starters on defense
Yeah,
here for
80 or
Los
whatever. You can check him out. He's tagged in it.
Defensive tackle Aaron Donald. When you evaluate him, you're looking for flaws. You can't find any. This guy has the ability to single-handedly take over a game. Wrecks it inside, outside. You can't run it against him. And good luck trying to throw it downfield when he's in the face of the quarterback.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Switch.
Then we'll go into 53.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz.
He's blaming it on the screen now. I have a 32-inch flat screen that is literally 6 feet from this dude. And he's 39. That gives you that old age, fellas. You better get them bifocals while you can, brother.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, give me that.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, I know y'all seen that back there in the backfield too. That right there was
able to get
that
off
was
the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game.
The refs are playing.
Do on 3rd down, that's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams.
I got slow Joe.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, if anybody knows what the paddle controls are for the, what's this damn thing called? The mod pack? Yeah, the mod pack. Send me a PM on that. I just used my paddle on the bottom, and it was like the dude just had a rocket up his ass.
At their own 17-yard line.
65. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's pick it up. It's out.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The headshots here are the offensive unit. And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
What the fuck do you have going on here? What the hell are you doing, retard?
Here's Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Line of scrimmage, the 37
And
on
just
first and
to
10.
let you know, we've been trying to play this game for like 3 days now. Shit.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Did we say 25 on this on payday?
So after the run for no gain,
did we say 25 on this till payday?
I got him.
All right.
Goff now to throw.
Oh my God!
Nowhere to escape,
Michelle, why
and
did
he
you do
goes
that?
down. The tank, DeMarcus
Right when you
Lawrence
touch
with
my
the
foot,
sack.
my eyes go from the screen to go down at your foot, and I'm like, back up, and there it is. Bow, dude's right on me.
School coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the
I said, Joe, me 5. Fuck him up.
What the fuck is... Oh, sorry, YouTube. Where in the bejesus is my mother play?
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack.
Ooh.
The Rams now set up with a tough
Hurry up,
one,
boy.
a third and long.
Hurry up, boy. No!
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. They'll have 2
I
remaining.
do.
As we
Well,
step
I don't mind
aside
the first
here
half.
in
It's
this
the
first
second half
quarter.
I hate it. I usually don't even use them unless I've got to.
Hot. 180.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
You're not ready. You're
It's
not
going
ready.
to the ground. What the hell's going on here? Get off there, then. All right.
What's that? Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Better calm down, boy.
Hey, watch.
Move your line.
Third and long. It's Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks,
And
baby.
they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of 13, but
Oh,
it'll
shit.
still
I thought
lead
that
to a
was
fourth
second down, bro.
It's fourth down.
It's 4th and 4. I thought it was second down. If I knew that, I'd have went to fucking cut. Damn. Bet your cup was open, too.
Hey!
Where am I at? 43.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back
hell?
deep for the Cowboys, Tavon
Oh, in the
Austin.
first.
We're scoreless after 1.
You realize I have literally not played
So
this
the
game.
Rams call on Johnny
I have
Hecker
not
here
played
to punt
this
it
game,
away
dude.
on fourth down. Back deep is Tavon Austin.
Couple new keys from the last time I played.
Come on, man.
This is away and a very good kick
on, baby.
angled for the
One.
sidelines. And this one's
6.
out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is.
Yep.
At the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Dallas takes over possession. It was a tough year in Big D. This was a team with Super Bowl aspirations in training camp. Got off to the 3-0 start. Got Zeke signed and in the fold, but then the wheels started to come off from that 3-0 record. 5-8 the rest of the way for an 8-8 finish.
cannot believe
not enough
that
to win
just
a down
happened, bro.
NFC East, and also not enough for Jason Garrett to keep his job. So now Mike McCarthy enters the fold.
And when you look back at this roster,
I'm not a
and as
fan
you
of
said, a
McCarthy.
team with Super Bowl aspirations, this is not a team that was overhyped. as is often the case with the Dallas Cowboys, that was a legitimate deal in my estimation, that roster was good enough to contend for a Super Bowl. Just never really got going with consistency. Couldn't beat the better teams that they played. And as you noted, finished 8-8. Mike McCarthy takes over a very good roster, a young quarterback in Dak Prescott. So it's the second act for Mike McCarthy. He has something he feels like he needs to prove after the way it ended in Green Bay. And this Dallas team has a lot that they need to improve on and a lot to show the rest of the world that this team really should be in a Super Bowl and soon.
By the way, since they did
baby.
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Is that Joseph Day?
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something
left side,
like
left
that.
side, boys, left side.
Like that.
Yeah!
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Johnson.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively
What
when you can rally to the football.
Good show, boys.
Contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Ooh, nice punt. Ah!
Pushing
Get off
through
me.
tacklers at the 30. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the
that?
return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes the offense for Los Angeles as they get ready for this next possession. You think about the season that they had, certainly not the first team to go from a Super Bowl appearance to missing the playoffs, but 9-7, not quite good enough to get back in 2019. This offense certainly not as dynamic as it was the past. On the Rams team, or is that too harsh?
I think it's a little bit too harsh. I don't think the window is closed, but the window.
You are hearing this motherfucker talking shit.
Cleaning. What I mean by that is,
what the fuck?
They've given up a lot of draft capital to bring in players and sign long-term deals. Do you expect Todd Gurley to get back to being the Todd Gurley we saw as an all-pro runner
that
as opposed to what we saw in 2019?
The play I picked.
Well, Jared Goff, with his big contract, their quarterback, get back to that ascending quarterback. He struggled this year. The offensive line, which for 2 seasons had been virtually intact, it had all sorts of issues this year, a lot of injuries, a lot of uncertainty. And now they'll have a new defensive coordinator next year moving forward. So I think there are plenty of players there. Remember, they picked up Jalen Ramsey during the season, but they gave up big draft capital to get him. You won't be able to build through the draft at the top of it. You have to do a good job in free agency and drafting rounds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in order to fortify this team.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Hey, kill. 6'6", bullet high.
43-yard line.
Turbo, set.
Mike's by 4.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Goff on first down.
Oh, Lord.
He rifles one.
I didn't even see that, too.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this one will be returned.
I usually don't even go to the side of the field that Jalen's on. And that's what happens, fellas, when you rush the pass. You will have shit like that happen. Now, that's a bad thing because that's really, really good field position.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Both my corners are pretty fast.
Which button was the run faster on?
R2.
R2, okay.
Or X, okay. And you'll do the automatic, or it might be, actually I think it might be It's either R2 or X.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and goal from the 1.
I ain't touching nothing.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. One receiver to the left is Cooper. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since.
Come on, boy. You got to get that hand on that.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Biggie.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around
18
40%
yards,
on
damn
3rd down
chip
for
shot.
offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And Forbath will put this one through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
18
the
seconds
drive ends
left.
in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead.
That, Mike.
Turn that damn honey corner.
How the hell you just gonna call me?
I'm sorry,
Okay. Nice, Ray.
Still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard
2-yard
line.
loss.
At their own 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they
Why
trust
in the
their
hell
guys
does he
in
keep
this
spinning when
situation
I
if they
don't
decide
hit
to
the
take a
button?
shot.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So we reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports halftime report. This one's been all about the defense.
Now,
just a lone field goal in that first half.
Ugly.
And as a result, not too much available in terms of highlights. But that's okay.
50-50
We've got a full half to go.
Meaning,
And to bring it your way, let's get back out to
like
Brandon and
shift.
Charles.
Thank you, sir.
Be,
a field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Yeah, it could be ugly. My team. Ooh.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. As they get set to take possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
It's sad I got to do that shit to get to the fucking play I want. Jesus. You mean to tell me that they don't convert it over to each book? That's
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Interesting.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
That would have been a good jump, too, because you had, what's his name, dead to rights.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And if you're wondering, I am making a point that you do not have to, the boys, that is, do not have to have Gurley.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. And what I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point. Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss.
They have literally took playbooks out of the Rams. Well, not. I guess it wouldn't be. Oh my God.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
5 yards back.
Still 2nd down.
What up in this?
Go tonight. 120. In the middle. 55. Here we go. Here we go.
A base? What fucking defense you trying to play? You all over the place.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn.
They cannot hold us down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Dun, 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 dun.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff.
Oh, shit.
Got some room at the 30. And that's complete to Cooks.
Face
and
mask.
Finally brought down at the 34-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
That's gangster. That's face mask. I mean, I don't normally do it.
You ain't gonna be able to challenge their call.
What? It's 20. They changed the rule.
Mm-hmm.
They changed the rule to where you can challenge flags, right?
No, you can't challenge flags. You can challenge the
spot of the ball,
but you can't challenge flags. If the ref didn't call a flag, you can't really do nothing about it.
So if they don't throw a flag, you can't challenge the play?
You can challenge
that there was a face mask?
Yeah.
Where's the fucking instant replay? I gotta see this. That motherfucker had every bit of that dude's face mask when he went down. Alright, hold on. How do you zoom in? What the hell?